Dr. Chopra, welcome to the Daily Show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Abundance, the inner path to wealth.
Inspired by a lyric from Bob Marley,
I love it.
who said, "Some people are so poor, all they have is money."
Whew. I saw someone ask him a question about that once in an interview. They said to him, "Are you rich?" And he says, "What does that mean? Am I
Yes.
rich in friends? Am I rich in family?
So
Am I rich in
beautiful.
life? Am I rich in money? What is rich?"
Yeah, what is rich? And that lyric inspired me actually to do some scientific research on, does money buy you joy? Does it buy you true love? Does it buy you intuition, creativity, insight, imagination? Does it buy you even safety and security? And the answer is no. So money has a role, but it's not everything.
For the everyday person who's reading this book, what I loved about it is you go through parts of the body, you see the different chakras, you see how you tie yoga poses into the connection between the spirit, the body, and the mind. I, I would love to talk about how we as people can better connect with an abundance inside of ourselves whilst also acknowledging the external factors that affect us, because many people may not be extremely poor. Obviously there are many who are, but there are a lot of people who go, well, I'm not extremely poor, but I'm not so wealthy that I can't care in life. How do you begin to even start this journey of finding an inner wealth when you are thinking about your next check, etc.?
The word chakra has become very popular, as you
Yes.
know, because of yoga. But chakras are just centers of awareness that represent the hierarchy of needs. The chakras speak about 7 levels. So level 1, survival and safety.
Okay.
Level 2, sensuality through the 5 senses, which is mindfulness.
Okay.
Every experience through the senses should be sensuous and vibrant and alive. The third is money and abundance. The fourth is love and belongingness. The fifth is creative insight. The sixth is higher consciousness in terms of insight, imagination, archetypal thinking. And the seventh is transcendence. So each of these chakras has special modalities to activate them through attention, intention, and transcendence. And there are rituals for doing this. People say, why rituals? They are symbolic representations of our needs and our aspirations.
What do you think we should be aspiring to?
Ultimately, to joy. If joy is not the measure of success, you wasted your life. You don't want to end your life saying, I made all the money in the world, but I was never joyful.
You talk about everything. You study everything. I think that's what a lot of people enjoy about your work, is that it is not apart from the world, but it is a part of what is happening in the world. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening in Ukraine. We're seeing a situation now where the whole world feels like it is at the mercy of a madman. And when I was reading this book, I was thinking, these are such fantastic tips on how to do whatever you want to do. And then I sometimes go, man, what if books like these get into the wrong hands? What if the wrong people use your books to go, oh, this is how I will actualize an evil thing in the world? So when you look at somebody like Vladimir Putin, for instance, is he not actualizing everything?
A Freudian analysis of Vladimir Putin is that he is a sexually impotent psychopath who is taking his rage out through mass murder. He belongs in a cage at The Hague, ultimately. And the only way, by the way, there's no military solution to it. One solution could be, again, a Gandhian Mendelian solution, if the Russians participated in civil disobedience and massive peaceful strikes and paralyzed the country. Now, they would do it if they knew what the facts are. But now he's cut off all the media and Twitter and all that. That's practically speaking, the only way is for the Russians to get rid of him.
Wow. I'm still getting over the fact that you said he is impotent and he's
taking out. It's a Freudian interpretation.
A Freudian interpretation.
As you know, Freud was obsessed with the first chakra.
Yes, yes. It's an interesting world in how they all tied together. You actually tweeted, I think it was to Putin, essentially. You said, karma never loses an address.
That's it.
Help me understand that, though. Does that mean that, bad things will happen to bad people, Or does it mean that maybe in the next life something could happen? Like when does Putin's karma come?
It's an echo from the past. I have seen very rarely tyrants, whether it's Saddam Hussein or it's any of the recent people from Libya, Gaddafi, or what's his name from that country next to yours.
Oh, Zimbabwe? Now
Zimbabwe.
I can't believe I've forgotten his name now. He was so omnipresent. Robert Mugabe.
Mugabe.
Yes.
And the other guy, Idi Amin. And they all had very terrible ends, so you never know. So I believe in the law of karma. It's an echo from the past.
One of the issues that you are really passionate about is suicide prevention. We've seen a lot of that, a spike, especially in the pandemic. Your foundation works to fight this.
Yes, so suicide is the second most common cause of death among teens. It is every 40 seconds somebody is killing from themselves in the world. Last year, more people died from suicide in Japan than from COVID-19.
Wow.
It's the biggest pandemic, and our humanity is incomplete unless we address it. So we created this website called neveralone.love, and we have a chatbot over there named Peewee, named after a recording artist who died from suicide, and she is a machine. And teens love to talk to her because they don't feel judged, and they're more comfortable talking to a machine than a human being.
Wow, are you serious?
I'm serious. This is the world we live in. So she has now de-escalated about 6,000 suicide attempts, 11 million conversations happening through text.
How do you program that machine? Because
it's an AI.
Yeah, but AI has to be taught by somebody. And as we've learned in other tech, AI will have its shortcomings because of who. So what do you try and teach the AI we should maybe be learning?
It's an ethical AI, and now there are safeguards on how to create ethical AIs, which are not like fake videos or fake anything.
Yeah.
And it's built into the system, the ethics. And there's a whole association now amongst AI experts that is accelerating the movement of ethical AIs. This is going to get even better in the future. And of course, we always have humans at the back end. You have to.
Right. Dr. Deepak Chopra, you're a fascinating man, The chakras, AI, Vladimir Putin. I mean, it all comes together with you. Thank you for taking the time to join me on the show.
You're very good to me, and thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Abundance, the inner path to wealth, is available now. Dr. Chopra also has a meditation app and an Audible podcast, so be sure to check those out as well.